all right. Here we go. Starting off new. Throw before going here. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I have to be honest, I've never played a Kingdom Come Deliverance before, but one of the most highly anticipated games right now, so I figured, why not give it a shot? You know what I'm saying? So here we are. Let's new game. Oh, let's go into settings first, real quick. So let's get our game settings, get everything set up for us. We're going to turn the music down. I hope, or maybe there is a speaker name. Graphics. Let's see. We are full screen. We are frame rate 144. We're good there. Field of view. We're going to hold off on the field of view right now. Motion blur. We want motion blur off. I do not like motion blur. I think overall image quality. We're gonna shoot for ultra here. I think we can do it. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Confirm. Save the changes. Let's see. We should be good. Or not. Not sure exactly what's... There we go. Let's see. Then we're going to go into... I don't want to go in that. Sound main volume, in-game, and music volume. We're going to crank the music down. I also don't like the main volume to be so loud. So we're going to crank all these down. Confirm. Save changes. Yes. Let's see... Gotta make sure all this is working. And back, and let's see, a new game. Gotta make sure that, yeah. At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles, and his brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. All right. All right, all right, all right. I might have to turn that sound back up. Seems to be acting up a little bit. No, we'll skip it. Yeah, there's something going on with the sound there. I turned down music all the way. The others I just barely adjusted. Ooh. Is that a trebuchet? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix the sound here in just a second. Alright, we're going to do this real quick. We're going to try and fix the sounds real quick. Sound settings. We'll try that. Confirm it. Yes. Back. And then we're going to resume. Alright, where am I going? Hey, get in my way. Oh, I missed. I missed. Got him. Alright, what's it doing? This is acting weird. I missed. All right, here we go. We're going to follow him. Okay. We're going upstairs. That's right. That's right. Get you some. All right, all right. there's something with the sound here. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Why the music is back loud. I've got it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Outside the cutscene. Everyone to the tower. All right, all right. Things in the settings I want to check out here as soon as I can. Alright, I don't know what's going on with the sound. It's really starting to mess me up, though. Yeah, I can't go into settings. We're just going to skip that real quick, because...
Well, Henry?
Yeah, I've got to fix this because it's weird. In the cutscenes, it's not doing it. The sound's just messed up. So we're going to take this back up. We'll take that back up. But the in-game music, I'm wondering if the sound of them talking is directly attached to that. Confirm, yes, back. And
forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one. And a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Bergov every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk! You'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together. But why didn't Uncle Hannes take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
You're a bit too keen. You never know what might happen.
Henry, don't be such a lily-liver! Audentes fortuna juvat! Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
as he takes an arrow to his head. Yeah, there's just something wrong with the in-game. Yeah, again in the cutscenes, it goes away. I'm not sure. why. That dog looks ready to attack. I don't understand why it goes away in the cutscenes. In a noble and a bandit, blah blah blah. It's not always as straightforward these days. Who are you people? For Hans, Captain of Perkstein. To our masters, the Lithium. This really takes away from the immersion of the game, by the way. I don't get it. League of the Lord, the Son of the King, sickness. Okay, okay. We are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Alright, what is your playstyle? Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He is also infamous for his short temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge. Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently and detected by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you will develop next is up to you. I mean, I think Advisor. I'm going to go with Advisor. I think that prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word. I think that's the route we're going to take here. Yeah.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
All right, persuasion. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side in dialogues. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react, but beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Speech, you try to handle the situation peacefully. Charisma, you make use of your noble appearance. Might, protector of the weak. Coercion, you say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Domination, you make it clear to the other person that you're superior to them. Dread, when reasoning doesn't work. Threat, smite. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. All right, next page. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. The dialogues, you have several options of how to react, but be warned, the other player won't always believe you. Your stats, okay. Reputation with the counterparty, okay. Your coin, persuasion is always being the highest number. It's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Okay, I'm just trying to get some of these. I don't see dread. I see might. I see charisma. I see speech, and then domination. Okay. And we will close it up. Okay. Using your diplomatic or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, try to convince the counterparty of your chivalry and offer your martial skills and strength. As envoys, we're offering an alliance. Do we really look like bandits to you? As soldiers, we can help you with the bandits. You know, I kind of feel like this is the right answer here. As envoys, we're offering an alliance.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. He's come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanish of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
I didn't know it would go that way. I failed. And now we're back to no sound. Yep, I don't understand why that is something in the settings. I don't know. Your best camp until daybreak. Okay. All right, all right. Is there an inn in these parts? I like it very much. Hunting down those bandits. Okay. Yeah, again, having this dialogue would help with the immersion. Down here for the night. What about those bandits? Their heads down, each one in the woods, blah, blah, blah. I have a feeling we're going to be fighting some bandits.
Off you go.
I want to experiment with some things here. I got to figure out some things. It's not that. You can't delay, no time to lose. Okay, that's my crouch. Okay, that used up stamina. Alright. Whoa. Okay, that is my map. Okay. Journal. Find out. Okay. Then you have a main story. Okay. Inventory. Player menu, general information, blah, blah, blah. The player menu is where you can find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world. It is divided into 6 sections, between which you can move to the right and left. You can see which section of the player menu you are in the upper signpost. Previous panel. Next panel. Okay, okay. Okay. Next page, equipment items, amount, strength, quality, weight, price, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm going to forget all of this, so I'm just kind of going over it very quickly. If you have selected an item that affects Henry's stats, you can see it here. Putting on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Protects you from the best, head protection under helmet. Under chest, quilted hose under leg armor, shoes under spurs. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to forget all of this. All right, so interesting. Change outfit. Player in the player tab, you can find all important information about Henry's stats. Okay, okay, okay. Main level. Crafting. And codex. All right. Again, I'm going to forget all of that. Call your dog.
Henry, hey, call off that mutt of yours.
Let's throw a few dice. For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with...
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts. Can you get your dog to shut its beak?
Okay.
Call that dog, Henry. Who the hell?
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
No.
Well then, Henry.
Okay. Maybe it's in journal. There it is. I should go and answer Hans what we do. Matt is hungry. This is the one who's in charge of supplies, so I should go and ask him if he can give me something for Mutt. Right. Oats.
Hey, Conrad, one little game, eh?
Leave me alone.
That's Conrad.
I know you only too well.
Tankard. Oats right here.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Zahan always keeps you close at hand. All right then, here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
All right. Look at him. That ain't it. And feed.
Here, mutt.
Is that all I gotta do? I'm gonna assume, but now I gotta talk to Hans.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
They didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling? How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
He backed down in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
All right.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
I think that's what I needed to do.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Change extra pressing the attack button RT again while your first attack is still in progress.
Nice job.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. That's the way. For Christ's sake. Good. Nice. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever
Okay,
won a duel
okay.
just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
Oh, perfect blow
You've become a real
during the
swordsman.
opponent's attack.
Start your
the
attack
green
then.
shield symbol appears. Oh, I hit the wrong one.
Too late.
Oh my god. I'm not seeing it.
Nice, Henry. That's not it. You mustn't block until after I start my strike. Too soon. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not
What
really
about a
familiar with
riposte?
that one.
Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Sweet. Well,
Ah, I hit him in the face.
not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right?
Okay, okay.
Come on then. Nice. Good riposte. Don't hack at my sword. Strike somewhere else. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Yep.
Indeed.
Let's do it.
And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Reply. Suits me.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. To a good start.
He'll be on his back.
Come on, man. Okay, the stamina. Okay.
Fellas, go!
All square again. Well done. Now we're even.
He's nearly done in.
Running out of stamina is a thing here. Okay.
Go for it.
Stamina. Come on, give me some stamina. Give me some stamina. Let's go. Let's go.
And another.
Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on, stamina. Come on, stamina. Let's get that stamina back. I need that stamina. Really? I have no stamina. What's up with my stamina? Not coming back. That was rude.
Now that's what I call sword.
That one hit the spot.
Come on, stamina.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Come on, man. I don't understand the stamina thing. It like comes and goes. Like sometimes it doesn't rebuild.
And you're supposed to be my bodyguard. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's
How did
time
he
to
win?
eat.
I hit him
that
equally.
swordplay's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
Quite an appetite.
Whatever.
Let's get some grub.
All right, whatever, man. Sure, there's a better way of doing that. I'll have to figure it out. Come on. Come on.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. Feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we'd drag you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that?
Oh, okay.
Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? Hmm? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
A brave girl.
She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Let's see. Nothing happened. She's my sweetheart, brave, and that'll have to do you. So, let's take this road.
Brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Here come the bandits.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Yeah, I don't know which one to go with here. Let's go with just the Houndmaster.
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
Okay, okay.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Interesting.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is a wonderful weapon. I prefer maces. I can manage even without a weapon. I prefer shooting. Yeah, I think I'm going to be more of the marksmanship, but I feel like this is probably going to be more of a sword gameplay. But I really like marksmanship, like, you know, far
If I had
away.
to choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow. I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that.
Let's leave it at that.
No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Okay, okay. And there goes the sound again. Bring some to warm our blood. The one-eyed snake is gonna get you in the water.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
I haven't been away from Ratite. So here, I intend to live. Okay, okay. I kind of wish this sound would stop doing what it's doing. Alright, are we going to lose everything? Or should finally grow up. It's a view fit for a king. Does he not know how to swim? There's a castle way in the background up on that hill. Females. Lots of cutscenes that aren't working here, and it's really frustrating.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
No sudden moves, he
Hear that
says.
singing? They must be close.
Okay, where are we going?
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
I'm waiting on you.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Too far?
What is this bucket here?
It worked. Let's go.
She gonna come up behind us and hit us over the head. Nice pond filthy water here.
Go even closer, but carefully.
Okay. And another cutscene where it's not gonna work. And the bandits just killed our people. Okay. No swords. Okay, okay. We do not condone that. Catch an arrow in the back. I just hate that this sound is so messed up. This is so frustrating. Got an arrow in the back. God, this this sound, man. Oh my gosh. This is the way the whole game's gonna be. I've given up on games before because of this. So let's see, we're an hour into the game and I've swung my sword in a practice round so far. Yeah, and lots of cutscenes that don't work. Yeah, this is not going well.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky? There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this
Use
side
your
of the
head.
rock.
Be careful.
Stick behind me.
I am.
Then come back and give me a full report. Sakra! He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Do you honestly think they can swim all the fucking way across? Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. Will all your torch darted blind you?
Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest instead of getting killed in the skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
Okay, okay.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Yep.
Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
I am. I am. I'm not going in front of you.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here.
Stand
still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run! Quick!
Why are we moving down?
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Catch him at the top.
What now? Shit! Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
I can't take another
Now,
arrow.
for fuck's sake. Come here.
I am here. Come on. Am I supposed to talk to you?
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Looks like a dead end to me.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him.
We're under attack!
Ha! Just you wait!
Well, now. How could I have died in combat? I have no sword. Have to repeat that or no? We go here, explore the entry point, okay. Then we come back.
We're on. I don't know.
It's not letting me pick up a stone or throw a stone, so that's
If
great.
only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff.
Look, it's not letting me.
Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark.
It said throw a rock, and yet it's not giving me the option.
I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. The others get here. We're moving from both sides. And send someone after me too. Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to throw a rock behind him, and I think I'm gonna have to go around him.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Okay, I can't go through there. Okay, okay.
Where is he?
See light. Oh shit. I have no idea where this dude's at. Let's go. Let's go. Run, 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 run. Okay, we can hide behind that.
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
I'm doing all this while bleeding out of my shoulder, by the way.
Fuck you, Horson! Ha! 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 Ah! Fucking hell! Ah!
Why's my stamina gone? Again, it's doing that thing where it just comes and goes. I'm sure it's
You
something.
wanna try me?
Really? I must suck pretty bad. And the sound is gone again. There's no wound on his shoulder. He had an arrow in his back.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory.
Oh, he must be in a dream. Ra-ta-ta. This whole... whatever. I need to stop complaining about it. It's not going to fix itself. So many freaking cutscenes. Yeah. It's just ruining the immersion. Look after the dog himself. You can disappear. I'll help you up. I've been shot with an arrow. Beaten. Fell off a cliff.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
What we can do for now, as long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, why are you hanging in? Henry, what are you staring at? Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Mark! Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
Come on,
Bianca.
come on.
Father? Father!
Easy, Henry.
Wait!
Are you mad? Come on! For Christ's sake, come on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
Henry, Henry, pull yourself together. Please. Nobody's here. You're just imagining things.
Oh, right. No!
Get into it. Hang in there.
Look!
Together, you'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you.
Do you, though?
Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
Oh my god, man. How much cutscenes. Jeez. Just want to play the game.
My father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa. A light! Look! I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Ra-ta-ta-ta, da-da-da-da-da-da. I kind of just want to skip all this, man. It's like so boring. I'm sure it's part of an integral story, but
King's good wife, fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're
oh my god. Oh, Lance, please.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Okie dokie.
Who burned it to the ground?
Get all the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
Hour and 15 minutes, and I've only had, what, 2 fighting sequences? And one of them was a forced... Well, both of them, I guess, were forced. They were linear. Okay, I'm about to skip this because I can't even hear it. I'm having to literally read it like it's closed captioning only, no sound. Yeah, we're skipping all of it.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself.
We go from one scene to another.
You were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
About worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
You lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually. Okay. Okie dokie. Stop the bleeding, open the inventory, and apply enough bandages. Alright. We're going to use... Want to patch. Did I do it? Oh, okay. Equip. Okay. And I think we're good.
You're still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
I don't have any food. I have to go get some food, I guess.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Does it help me somehow?
True bliss is a full belly.
I'm not seeing any stats changing. Transfer item, transfer all items. Info, view your inventory, tabs, headings, sort, exit. I think we're going to take everything. A hunting sword.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Okay. St. John's wort, gather. I believe St. John's wort is a healer, so that's why I'm just going to grab some. Because I could probably make something, craft something out of it later on, maybe? I don't know the extent of this game, so I'm not sure exactly what we're... Alright, we're going to grab the body. And I think we're going to move it. Nope. I just have a feeling we don't want it here. You know what I mean? And we're going to just kind of dump the body right here. Alright, alright. Weak. Save our snaps. Pick up. Game saves automatically during important moments or when you quit using the save and quit option in the menu. You can also save by sleeping in your bed or by drinking some. Okay.
I feel quite hungry.
Well. What is that? Cheese. And an apple. Alright, now we go into here. Nope. Alright, what are we going to eat? Let's just eat a carrot. Okay, we ate an apple. I don't... Oh, it may be down there in the bottom right. Discovered an alchemy bench.
Miss Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Okay, okay. I can't use it. Okay. I don't think I can open that. Wash yourself. Okay.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Okay. I'm just kind of looking around, taking it all in. Don't see anything in here. Yeah, that's an outhouse. That's for sure what that is. Oh, sure. What gave it away, Tim? I don't know.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Well, I ate. I don't know what to tell you.
Someone up there looking out for you.
Can I open this door? Oh, you gotta pick that lock. I don't want to steal from her. She's been good to us. And talk.
Did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Okay.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
All right.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I already moved
I
him.
understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Yep.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
I already picked up the corpse. Okay. All right, let's see. I have a hunting sword. We're going to put that on. I need some armor. I don't think I can put any of this on, though. Yeah, I can. I can put that on. Okay, okay. Okay. All right, we're going to put that on, and that on. I probably shouldn't be wearing this dude's stuff, though, now that I think about it.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Dude, I ate. I don't understand. Like... Let's try this again. We're gonna eat. I don't want to use some of this other stuff that... Where's the food at? Speech, charisma, vitality, conspicuousness, armor, weapons. Energy, nourishment's 47. Let's eat this and see if it goes up. It did go up to 49. Okay. So it went up 2. Let's see if this goes up 3. 49. No, it went up 2. That's drinking water. Let's eat this bread and see what happens when I eat this bread. I don't want to eat everything, though, because then... Okay, but it went up 20 almost. Actually, it went up 21. And then we'll eat... Yeah, it goes up 2. I'm not seeing how it determines... Huh. And I want to pull out... There we go. Just in case I need it. I wonder if I can kill that. Or if he's going to attack me. Alright, I gotta find the body. Where did I put the body? Right there. Alright, grab body. Carry the corpse to the stream.
Shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work.
Okay, calm down.
Put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Grab body again. Okay, okay. What is that? I wanted to clean... Oh, okay, can I wash myself? No? So I'm going to assume I got to go back up to the house and wash myself in that tub. Alright, wrong one. Come on. Alright, why can't I jump? Am I ducked? What's going on? There we go. Why am I not jumping? There. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Hey, chicken. Oh. Alright, wash yourself. Alright. Alright, so now we get to go up here and pick the sage and the chamomile.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell.
Well, it's going to, dude.
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Alright, alright. Oh! Comfrey. I don't know what that's used for, but I want to kill that. I wish I had a bow. Okay, good. And some sage. We'll grab some handfuls
Purple
of
flower, sage. There we go.
We're just going to grab a bunch of it. Alright, because I have a feeling, again, I don't know how many she needs, but also at the same time, it might be something that we can use throughout our journeys. Okay. And then I think this might be the other one. Yep, chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Well, he's going to have to wait till I'm done picking. Because we're just going to grab a bunch of what we can grab, man. Plus, chamomile helps you go to sleep at night. Kind of nightmares he's having. He might need it. Alright. Yeah, I can't wait till I can hunt. Alright. We'll run. Oh, I thought that was something over there. I do hear a dog barking.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
I'm looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughter. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
What to do, what to do. We're messengers and we were ambushed. You're looking in the wrong place. Did we be honest?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov.
And we don't have a letter.
We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily.
I knew that was going to happen.
I was kidding you before, but I reckon you figured that out, eh? We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Hey,
This'll be quick, boy.
What are you?
This'll be quick, boy.
What is going on, man?
Fuck that!
I don't understand this. It's not.
Rip your ass open.
It's not working. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, this is. Oh god, that's just frustrating.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
That was frustrating because he went and pulled his weapon.
I'll ask you. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
All right, can I, please?
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! You can talk to me or talk.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelioff, alright?
Okay.
The devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
I hear you.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you had...
Sorry. I reckon it was one of...
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Yep.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll check, but what he needs most now is that remedy.
Yes.
Here. Chamomile and...
Excellent. Now to brew the... I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take...
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything.
Okay.
I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you...
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice...
Of course. Everything we need is...
Alright. Brew a healing... You can brew potions at the bench. Alright. First, go to the recipe book. Look in the book. The recipe book is on the right. By pressing A, you can browse it.
Now find the recipe for the chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do.
First.
Get back to the bench and we'll start.
First, you have to put the... I'm going to assume chamomile. When you're finished, we go back to brewing with Chrissy. Okay. So first is the chamomile, then it's thyme. 1 times 1. And then you add the sage.
Get back to the bench
All right, I'm working on it, woman. To the table. All right, so we're going to go to the table. What is it? Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile and a handful of sage. Grind the sage and something it to the add it to the cauldron. So, step 1. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. All right. Add the chamomile.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. To the recipe.
I think it said wine. Yeah, I want to say it was wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron.
Move the cauldron down. How do I do that? Oh, there it is. When the cauldron is over the fire, it will start to simmer. After all, to get it boiling, you have to fan the fire by squeezing the bellow.
Just simmer the herbs for a bit, but sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire under the cauldron. Start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones picked.
Okay. Select. And select.
First, throw 2
2
handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
cauldron. That's 1. And 2.
Turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Okay. All right. Turn the sand glass over.
Just float out. That's 1. It starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass.
Okay. Okay.
Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind
Okay.
to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
I don't know what I'm supposed to pour it into, though. Handful of sage.
I'll help you to decant it. You'll find the file below on the left.
Okay, so it's telling me which one to do, I guess. What do I do? Take the file from the shelf on the left and select the cauldron. Okay. So you can actually sell that. Okay. Take the book with us, I guess. I don't know. That's
There it
ours.
is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you
All
need
right,
now
all right, all right.
is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Not for this guy. He has nightmares. Marigolds. Okay. Taking her stuff. Alright. Hey, buddy. Hey, Growler.
It's up to you and the Almighty.
Interesting. And sleep and save. That's what it told me to do, was to sleep. So we're going to sleep and save. Ooh. Well, I think we need to sleep till morning, actually. And start. I knew he was going to have a nightmare. He suffers from in his dreams.
A sword such as this will bring honor to.
Where's the fucking sword?
Why just one sword? Because it's the last one my father used, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Don't disappoint me.
Excuse me. And the sound is gone again. Such good times.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena.
right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's,
What to think about.
It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really
I expect you're right. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little...
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full breakfast is on the table. And I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Okay, then let's do something.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good...
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but As we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you find...
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests...
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we...
Under the cloak of darkness.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat?
My upper thigh.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, as far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll...
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time. We came here on an important mission, and we have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
Yep.
I'll prepare a bit of food for
Yeah,
you.
because there'll be 17
for your
cutscenes
journey.
before we get there.
Bajana, I don't know how to thank...
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Okay.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True. That animal is God's gift. Time to do something useful. The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
Aye. Thank you, Pavlena. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get mostly I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us when it's something serious.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves.
Nice,
if they'd
nice.
let me take part in the tournament at Trusky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down. But that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin.
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Ber... But I reckon you...
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Truskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that... farewell, my friend.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd no notes.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us.
Henry, I like your dog.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky.
All right.
I'd expect no less of you.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over there.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake.
Of course, Henry. But that's nonsense. Toth is in... And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's heart... It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely... But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good.
come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
All right. Oh, give us some coins. Alright. Looks like the game is starting now. Maybe we're through the tutorial part of the game and now it's more of the open, free world, free reign, open world, run around, do our thing, or is it still a bunch of cutscenes that are broken? I mean, I'm skipping these because you can't hear anything. Okay. This whole sound thing is really taking away from the game. I know I've said that countless times, but okay. Just needs some sound, man.
You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Well, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
Okay.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne.
So what do you suggest?
To Ratai. You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort...
Nothing will be... I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oats, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for...
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, even though it didn't always...
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory, we'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to...
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
That's right.
Food.
What he said.
About bloody time.
Here we are.
this.
Okay, we get to go to work.
Cheers.
That's the woman he saved, or he was trying to save. And he smells like crap right now because he had poo dumped on him.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
I've seen you before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and what's stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good today.
About your captain.
Oh?
Cold, straight from the cellar. Like that warm swill we had
Oh,
last.
hi.
Getting a mug of...
Poor Captain Thomas. And won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a more then.
But the stuff's
I'll be right
undrinkable.
back.
Leave it out. Once you got through the first one, you knock 'em back like it's nectar.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher. I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Fine.
I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. You need to get to Von Burgos, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger.
Okie dokie. He's a little hothead. All right.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt?
It ain't what it used to be.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
Mm-hmm.
My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon the second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work.
All right.
Is that clear?
We said we would do it.
We'll do it.
Jeez.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bear. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a battle.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo it.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his sons called... There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely...
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone...
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you... It happens.
Safe? What?
There'd have to be 2 of us. I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own. She's strong as an ox, and she stamps and bites when she's upset.
I feel a bit sick.
Easy does it. Deep breaths. We'll talk about it later.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to...
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits? Nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts.
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying young Lord Samin. A big affair. Guests from the whole region will come. Maybe from as far away as Gutenberg. Even von Berghoff will come. That's how important our family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
But if I told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
You must know young Lord Semine, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's...
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
No, I'm not inviting you. Forget it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us?
Okay.
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
All right.
We'll see about that.
Let's try.
Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
Oh.
All right. Dice basic rules. If you're interested in gambling, you can find a game of dice in any respectable tavern. Held dice from previous throws. Dice selected to be held. Current selection. I have no idea. Choose dice. If you have any dice in your inventory, you can choose to use them before starting the game. Most dice have special properties that you can read about in their descriptions. These allow you to use special techniques to prove your luck. Course of the game. You start the game by rolling all 6 dice. Select the scoring dice you want to keep. Put them to the side and gain points for them at the end of your turn. Then roll the rest again. You can keep rolling until you roll out of dice. However, if you don't roll a single scoring die, you lose all points gained this turn. The art of dice is to finish your turn and score your points before you run the risk of not rolling a single scoring die. The first player to reach the score goal is the victor. You can see all point information. Okay. Holy smokes. Below are all the dice combinations and their point values. There's no way I'm going to remember all of this. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'm remembering that.
Fortuna, may the best player win.
Hold the die, because that's a 1. That's a 100, right? So isn't that what it... Wait, let me go back into the help menu real quick. Holy 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, use every badge has a different property. Holy shoot. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, man. Well, I don't know how to really do this. So we're going to hold. Wait, I got a 6, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1. So let's hold this one.
To your health, my friends. Do you need a bit more time?
Yes, I'm figuring it out. I have no idea what I'm doing. Score and pass. Score and continue.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
I take that, that, and that. Okay, that gives me nothing.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
All right, let's just score and pass. Because I don't know what I'm doing. What is he doing?
These ones here.
5, 5, and a 1. See, I should have kept going. I don't know what I'm doing though, so that gives him 1,000.
These ones here.
All he needs is 50 to beat me. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. He just beat me.
Money, money.
That was a pretty poor show, fella.
All right, dude.
Bollocks it is. Oh well. Maybe we'll have...
What about a rematch right now?
No chance. The offer...
Okay. Well, I missed that. Whatever. I failed that little mission. It's just a weird game.
We could come up with a plan to take her away. Somewhere she's out of sight. You know, so she's safe.
The butcher? Safe? What?
There'd have to be 2 of us. I couldn't manage a pig that size on my own. She's strong as an ox, and she stamps and bites when she's upset.
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Easy does it. Deep breaths. We'll talk about it later. Look out.
Oh, I'm not robbing anybody. Steal food. Not doing that either. I'm sure I could, but... I don't remember where she said the stuff was at. Over here, maybe? I could sleep. Try a food item. Oh, where do I go? What do I do? Like, dried venison? Oh, I'm not stealing it. Okay, apparently I'm not in the right spot. Thought she said pick up bags and move them. But I don't see... I mean, I could rob, but I don't want to do that. To steal again. I don't want to steal. All right. I'm not seeing anything. Oh goodness, this is going to be one of those types of games. I can't go out that door there. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. It's telling me to go this way. You can rob them? I don't want to rob anybody.
I can't just leave without my lord.
Well, there's this stuff we're supposed to be hauling. I'm just not seeing it.
God bless you.
I feel a bit sick.
What are you standing here for?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
No, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for a job myself. How about I haul those sacks?
It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
What? Who?
Did the innkeeper send you for the sacks?
Yes. I already talked to her. Where'd she go?
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
I'll go and start with those sacks.
Nice and steady. So you don't do your back in.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna...
Pardon me.
Well, get out of my way. I'm gonna assume it's these right here, but it's not.
If you ain't here to carry, clear off.
No, I am.
What are you still standing here for? I already told you. I'm waiting till someone can be asked.
I'm supposed to be unloading it. Am I supposed to grab him to come help me?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed. And you took it. It didn't look like she was too pleased.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a fig.
I got the feeling I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the...
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him...
Calm down. Let me finish. There's a young Sir Older, the son of a respected noble. It's the
Okay.
talk of the town. An invitation only, it seems. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest?
Because it looks like von Ber...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So, and that shouldn't be a problem, because you've got a...
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in the wedding.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well,
I'm sure that...
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble.
All right, I understand.
I'm glad you know...
Although, a couple of...
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of...
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It oratoris, the laboratoris, the plebs, and bellatoris. The warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork? Or...
So, which do...
Good question. But it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy.
I'd rather forget about...
You're a bit of everything. But pure blood. Noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to...
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not...
How?
That too, of course. But above all, once we're out of the worst, as soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find... Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking...
That would be kind.
I knew you'd be...
All right.
If you ain't here to carry, clear off.
Oof. That isn't half heavy.
Went to see my brother.
Oh.
And to talk about the inheritance.
Okay. It's predetermined speed. We can't walk any faster. The pantry, I'm going to assume, is right in here. She said put it on a pallet.
Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die.
Okay, there's one. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a daunting little, you know, side mission, whatever, to pay for our food. I don't think I fully have unlocked all the things to do in this game just yet. I think these things are going to come in layers or whatever. Whatever. That's 2. We got to do this 3 more times.
Right.
The crossroads.
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
Without anyone noticing, all the more reason to leave it be. That's the weather. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Had you?
Dead man had a gold chain around his neck.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you, surviving a fight against bandits, even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
I'll get you. Nice strike, wanker.
What the fuck is hitting me?
Show what you're made of.
Spare him. Now we'll
You want to try me? Jesus! You won't get me.
Your stuff.
No match for us, fucker. I'm all yours. Hey, get him! Take that.
Get the fuck out of there. Good lord, man.
You're out of luck.
I'll get you. Bloody
Oh my god,
You
stop.
want to try me?
Get to fuck.
Show your stuff. Hey, get him! Enough's enough. Time to die, you bastard. You, take that fucker
Show
out,
what you're
damn it.
made of.
Kurma, I'm wounded. You want to try me?
Show. Enough's enough. Time to
You're
die,
no
you
match for
bastard.
us, fucker.
I have no fucking clue what's going on there. And no sound again. Lovely.
Keep your mouth shut. Not his lordship.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Oh man, I'm the only one with any sense.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have...
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of
And whose fault is that?
I don't fucking believe it. You really... It was you who caused the brawl. You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me.
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out, and I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Okay. Well, now we get it. Okay, okay. I just hate that this sound is so screwed up. Let's see. Consequences of crime. Before you do, the guard catches you committing a crime. You aren't safe, even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid, and they might deduce it was you who did it. You can find your information about your reputation, player card, reputation, blah, 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 blah. You can improve your complete tasks. Okay.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Right? Or was it the other one? Are you going to just stand here like a statue? You've got time, right?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Okay.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that.
That's right.
Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing, had a broken leg.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog.
Well, sure. If he's that strong.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or...
Where might I run into Tomcat?
in the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strange as you, try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his...
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciative...
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a...
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't, but I won't be troubling her long. Just until...
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with...
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apathy, but I'd like to go somewhere else. So, but on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
I'm practically naked. Nobody...
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather...
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe?
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals, and not...
After what you did here with that friend of yours, even the deaf and but between the two of us, it's easy enough to scrounge up a shirt and trousers, if you know what.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful...
I have no money.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I can't...
If you find some work, maybe...
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi.
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is...
How much time do you think I have?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll... Oh, damn.
Don't exaggerate. There's
Still.
There's a stud farm in Semin.
And which way is Semi?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably...
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
All right, let's... Okay. All right, so I guess it's like a fog of war type thing. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to kind of end it here. I've been streaming now for 3 hours, so I'm going to stop right here. We'll pick it up on another one. All right, before going, hit like, hit subscribe, all the good stuff, and we'll see you.